Your love is like bad medicine. He knows that it's not right for him, but he needs... I'm trying to interpret the song. Your love is like bad medicine. I think he knows that it's not good for him, but he needs it. Does that make sense? Is that what that is about? It's like a toxic relationship or a bad relationship or somebody that you've not got on with. I'm trying to interpret the song.
Out-of-date Benelin.
I genuinely don't think he's talking about out-of-date Benelin. Where's your head sometimes, honestly?
I think one of the things I noticed about now with new artists trying to break through, because everything is about put your music on social media, people don't actually get the exposure of playing live and practicing doing something really nerve-wracking, because if you make a mistake you can just delete it and start again. So having them on the radio with you guys here, knowing that there's loads of people listening, it kind of gives you more of that exposure like doing a gig would, and I think that gives more to new artists than just posting on the internet.
So would your advice for anyone listening, because there are loads of people that are obviously trying to break it in music, is just gig. You have to do live gigs.
100%. And I think everything I see now is artists just thinking that they need to put 10 million videos on social media every day. And then if you do break through, what happens when you're then suddenly expected to be on a stage and you've got absolutely no experience of that? That's when people go, oh, well, you're not that great, and everything goes south. So I think personally the best thing you can do is just go and play anywhere. I started out playing in coffee shops where nobody was listening. I've done loads of open mic nights. I've done what is affectionately known with every musician as the toilet tours, where you're just playing really not very nice places to nobody. So I've done all of it, but I'm so glad that I have, because it just means that you really learn your craft and you learn how to perform.
Yeah. So from toilet tours to the hydro.
Exactly. And then you can stand on the hydro stage and you go, I deserve to be here.
I've been in a ship.
There has been a million covers by Irish artists of this song. And I saw a video, it was a couple of weeks ago when it was St. Patrick's Day, and a lot of people were making like their kind of St. Patrick's Day celebration videos. And it was a girl just kind of dancing about in a pub in Ireland, going, St. Patrick's Day, yes, like makes me so proud, and she'd used that song. And then everybody in the comments is going, this is a Scottish song. And they were like, no, it's not.
They're actually claiming it.
I think they've claimed it. So there's a couple of great covers, so kind of traditional versions of it. It works quite well.
So you've lost your song to Ireland?
I don't mind, anybody can take it.
The last time I went to get my eyebrows threaded, after she finished my eyebrows, she said, do you want me to do your top lip because there's a lot of hairs on it? And I was like, oh, I didn't realise. And I was like, well, I couldn't say no, because why would you say no, thank you? I would like to keep all the hairs on my top lip. But I'd never noticed it before, but it really hurt. So there must have been a lot on there.
You know that we called you Freddie? Freddie Mercury.
See when you're not in the room, you're Freddie. Where's Freddie?
Well, not anymore.
Magnum
PI.
Sinus. Just go through every moustache you can think of. Oh, honestly, you're not hairy.
Yep.
Well, not anymore.
I like to eat pizza in the bath and drink wine.
I honestly find people that eat food in a bath weird.
It's not that weird when you think about it. You're chilling, you're relaxing, you might have a wee glass of wine, you might have your iPad out and watch a wee episode of a TV show. I've watched football in the bath with a pizza and a glass of wine. Is that wrong? I don't think that's wrong. He wrote a song. He wrote The Invisible Man while in the bath.
Writing a song seems less weird than having a pizza. Do you get it delivered there? Does the Domino's guy have to in your bedroom, in your bathroom?
And he opens up the door to the bathroom. Domino's, woohoo!
Or woohoo.
No, it's woohoo.
Yes.
Did the uniform still fit?
So, yes. How rude. Well, FYI, I do have a new uniform.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's quite snazzy. So the old uniform from the original one was like a shirt and tie and a jumper and stuff in the belt and everything. This one has the little lycra zippy top thing. I've got the vest on it with the police on the front. Yeah, and the combat trousers and the big boots. I'm modern. I'm all modern.
And see, when it comes to the dance moves and the singing and the dancing, now there's a few videos that went viral
They did.
when you were filming on location.
Hilarious.
Some really good fun videos. What was that like, getting back into that kind of, that the character PC Plum doing the dance moves, doing the singing?
Yeah. Well, we knew what we were doing this time. The first time when we did it in 2002, when we went to Mull, Brian Jameson, who was the original creator years ago, got us to like dance in front of the water, in front of houses and stuff. And we were literally going, what are we doing dancing here? Why are we doing this? Nobody knew what was going on. But we just did it. Of course you do it because you're getting asked to do it. So this time going back, we knew exactly what we were doing.
Aye.
So we didn't even think about it. We just kind of got up, got the music on and had a boogie. And to get to do it again, it was really fun. Because we would gather a crowd. People were watching. So I'm doing there's all the crew and everything, but then there's people that wanted to watch us film. So you're doing all the moves, and it was good fun. It's slightly embarrassing because you're dancing in the street. You can't get away from the fact you're dressed as a policeman.
You do that
dancing
anyway.
in the street. No, sober.
My favourite thing, and I think we've talked about this before, was the fact that some people were genuinely raging that the reason that crime was going up was because policemen were standing dancing in Tobermory.
Have you ever in your life?
Because they actually thought you
They
were...
believed that?
Yeah.
They thought I was a real policeman.
There was a whole internet thing, wasn't there?
There was a bit,
What was that about?
I think somebody just, again, it's just people that start typing messages, don't go, I can't believe this, what the police are doing these days. And of course, I'm standing in front of a red house that clearly isn't, whatever. Anyway, but...
can you please get PC Plum to sing the PC Plum song? Please.
I'm PC Plum and I tell you what I've done. I've pedaled round this island more than once or twice. And if you call on me, we can make a cup of tea. I'll tell you all about the insects, birds and mice. Is that enough?
A Scottish icon has turned up. I say a Scottish icon because there's normally two, but there's only one. So it's not icons this morning. It's a Scottish icon.
Singular.
It's a
Singular.
me-con.
Yeah. Pat Kane is here from Hue and Cry.
Yes.
Hey,
Good.
I'll cheer myself. I'm 62, why not?
Good on you,
I was an English literature graduate at Glasgow University. Did you know
No.
that Glasgow University invented the concept of English literature studies? It was actually invented by Hugh Blair in the mid-18th century, and it was to do so because of the Act of Union, and Scots were trying to learn how to be properly British, and so they invented English literature as a subject. It was invented at Glasgow University. That's for nothing. That's for hee-haw.
Right, okay, that's brilliant.
And I've forgotten what you asked me.
Hue and Cry,
Hue and
the
Cry.
name.
Where
It
did
comes from, so I was studying at university, I was studying Charles Dickens, reading the big novels, and the idea of a hue and cry, raising a hue and cry against the public outrage came along. And I thought, that's very good, because there's a duality there, the hue and the cry, the vocal in the background. And it was the 80s, so it was acceptable in the 80s to be in a state of permanent revolutionary fervour. And so it sounded, so to call your band after a revolutionary uprising from a crowd just felt like completely beige, And that's what we did. So that's where it came from. That's how it's applied. And I remember there's a guy called, it was a late critic called Christopher Hitchens, maybe a name that doesn't register with anybody, but
Yeah, I know him.
Christopher Hitchens, a very, very brilliant man, and he said, were you aware, did you realise that Hue and Cry is an act of vigilantism against some poor, benighted folk devil? Did you realise that, Pat Kane? So it's turned out, not only did I name it after a revolutionary movement, I got it wrong, and I named it after right-wing upsurge against the hated other. So
It's too late to change it now.
I've blown it on so many different levels. It's unbelievable. We should have just called ourselves the Kane Brothers, or maybe the Kane Gang, or maybe not. I've only got two memories of Madonna when we supported her at Wembley Stadium for 3 nights in front of 100 and something people. One was that she had a book called The Story of O, at her desk, which is a noted erotic classic,
Yes.
and that sat next to her bit at the dinner table. So that was interesting. And she was going out with Sean Penn at the moment, so run your VR on that one. And then the second one was how rude she was to her backing band and her dancers.
Oh, really?
In rehearsal, she was an absolute dictator. She just ruled them with a rod of iron, highly intolerant, highly critical of their performance.
Oh.
And I must admit, she couldn't dance and sing very well at that particular moment, you know. So I wasn't, in all, as we were just about to go and support her, but I wasn't that impressed with I was, as Alan Hansen would say, I'm not impressed with Madonna.
So you weren't the biggest fan of her because did you think she was good in regards to?
I think she's great in terms of studio and in terms of video, and she's like in the tradition of New York pop artists like Andy Warhol and Yoko Ono.
Yes.
So I think she's a great provocateur, a great taboo breaker, you know. But as a musician on the night, I wasn't impressed.
Wasn't a fan.
I didn't like her as a person either.
Not much.
Nah.
Not much.
So you're not hanging about. You're not WhatsApping each other anymore.
There was loads of lovely women who were offering advice on how to deal with your fluffy lip, and you don't need to get it done by somebody else, so it will save you money, etc., etc., etc.
It was only about a £5. It wasn't too much.
And there was talk of a machine called Flawless that you could get from Home Bargains for $2.99. My wife was listening yesterday to the show. My wife was listening to the show yesterday.
The lovely Teresa, has she been shopping?
No. She's got one.
Oh,
My wife has got one, and that is it. It's not for you to keep, but it's for you to.
Well, what?
I don't know if I want
What do you mean it's not for her to keep?
Well,
You
if
said it was $2.99.
Yeah, but my wife. I've just real. My wife uses that.
Yeah.
You are not giving producer Cat a second-hand moustache remover.
I'm not going to borrow your wife's razor.
I've just realised I didn't realise she had a moustache.
Well, she doesn't because she has the gadget.
Oh, look at that.
It's got a torch.
It's got a torch on it so you can see your fluffy lip. But that's it. I just not to show it. No, I mean, is that? Oh, it's got the. Yeah, there you go.
Thanks. I don't know what. I don't know what to do with it.
But there's no difference to going to a hairdresser's and you're getting your hair cut by everyone they use same scissors, the same blades and machines and all that. So
Not quite as close a shave though.
no. Do you want to use it now? Do you need to use it now?
No, I think I'm okay. Thanks.
You're okay. Kat?
No, I'll pass on this one, Ewan. Thanks for that very kind offer of your wife's second-hand user razor that cost $2.99.
Did she know that you brought this in?
No. It
I
was.
wouldn't have thought so.
I thought you meant she'd gone out to Home Bargains and bought producer Cat.
No, my wife was listening yesterday and she
Yeah.
was talking about it and she said that she had said flawless razory thing and I found it in the bathroom this morning and decided to bring in just to show you and if you want to take it you can. I'll buy my wife a new one.
No, thank you. I'm
I think
okay.
for $2.99 she'll buy herself a brand new one that doesn't have second-hand fuzz.